After my first YouTube video, I was riding high. I was happy with the feedback. I was getting the feeling of motivation and excited for the next big idea. But then something kind of happened. By something, I mean absolutely nothing. I did not have a single idea of what to do next for my YouTube videos. Then, out of nowhere, I open the box and there's this light, like actually blinding me. For a second, I thought, this is it. This is the universe handing me my next big YouTube idea. But it was just a flashlight, an old Amazon order that I forgot about. And the battery just died. What luck. So now I need to find an idea, like actually by myself. So how do you do that? How do you find an idea? Where do ideas even come from?
Here's the thing, when you're starting out on YouTube, everyone's talking about the grind, the editing, the algorithm, the thumbnails, but no one really talks about getting an idea. Like, how do people get these ideas? How do they come up with these great YouTube videos? I've been sitting here for about 2 hours trying to come up with an idea, and the best thing that I could come up with was filming myself finding an idea. Very original, right? Which technically is kind of what I'm doing right now. Which is exactly how this story begins. All I needed was one good YouTube video idea. Something that I would be excited to shoot. Something that didn't feel forced.
So I decided to do the only thing I knew I could do, that was to go look for an idea. I started in my apartment, which in hindsight makes no sense. What was I expecting to find? A sticky note that says film this or a new YouTube idea here? But I checked anyway. Kitchen, the closet, behind the couch. I don't know what I was looking for. I just needed to feel like I was doing something. Then I thought maybe I need to get out, go somewhere, clear my head. So I drove. I didn't really have a destination. I just drove. I stopped at a few spots hoping something would hit me. Surprise, it didn't.
I pulled over in this parking lot for about 15 minutes, just trying to search for inspiration, trying to get an idea. A guy was walking by, looked at me strange. That was kind of the highlight.
I went for a walk, looked at the river flow. I sat in a park and watched people like I was some kind of creep. I even tried Googling YouTube video ideas, which just made me feel worse because every result was like 100 video ideas that will blow up your channel. And I'm like, okay, but none of these are really me.
I don't want to make a day in my life video. I don't want to make a gear review video. I don't want to make a chicken nugget review video. Actually, that would be kind of a good idea, but that's besides the point. All that I really know at this point is I've been searching for a really long time and I am very hungry. So I'm not going to review these chicken nuggets. I mean, they are quite good, quite crispy, quite crunchy too, and they have a lot of taste to them. But that's besides the point. We got more pressing matters.
I went home and I just kind of gave up. Not in a dramatic way. I didn't have some big emotional moment. I just stopped trying. I sat on my couch and scrolled my phone for like an hour, looking at nothing. Kind of doom scrolling as we all do. And I started thinking, maybe this is it. Maybe that first YouTube video was just a fluke. Maybe I don't actually have enough ideas to do this YouTube thing full time.
A new wind is blowing today. I think I can.
It's a weird feeling when you want something so badly, but you don't exactly know how to get there. And you feel like everyone else knows something that you don't. And maybe there's a secret and I just didn't get the memo.
I never did hope for more.
I thought about this. Not posting for a while, taking a break, telling myself it's fine to not have ideas.
But that felt like quitting, and I wasn't ready for that just yet.
The next day, I didn't try to come up with anything. I just existed. made some coffee, went for a walk, did normal stuff.
I wasn't thinking about YouTube. I wasn't thinking about creating. I just started enjoying life.
And then out of nowhere, I had a thought. It wasn't even a full idea, just like a thread of something, a feeling. And I was like, wait, that could actually be something. The annoying part, it didn't come from 5 hours of searching or creative writing. It didn't come from driving around or lying in the snow or Googling anything. It came when I wasn't looking for an idea, when I finally stopped forcing it, which is frustrating because that's not really advice I can use. Just stop trying and it'll come to you. It's not a strategy, it's not a workflow, but apparently that's kind of how my brain works. Inspiration just randomly hits. So I grabbed my camera and I just started. I didn't have a full plan, I didn't know exactly where I was going, but I had enough to begin. And sometimes that's all you really need. You don't wait for the perfect idea, you take the okay idea and you make it better as you go. I wanted to make a video about not having a video. The panic, the anxiety, the stress of not having your next idea for the next video. This is something that all creators kind of suffer, is what's going to be the next big idea to potentially lift my YouTube channel off the ground. And most of the time it comes from a moment where we're not really searching for it. Inspiration hits in so many random ways that sometimes just taking a step back, looking around and doing something completely different is the moment where your idea is going to strike. I still don't have a clue as to what I'm doing. I'm still trying to figure out what the next video ideas are, and I'm probably gonna find myself in the same situation where I'm gonna be laying on the ground like the beginning of this video, listening to music and trying to figure out what the next video idea would be. But I think that's the whole point. The not knowing, the searching, the trying to figure out, the getting inspired, and then while you're doing nothing, bam, the idea comes to your mind. There's so many times where I'm in the shower and, oh, I have a YouTube idea. I start writing it down. I literally have a notepad next to the shower to write down notes as I get ideas, because it just tends to happen at random moments. So if you've been staring at a blank page or a blank computer screen and you don't know what to write next, I don't really have much advice for you. But what I could recommend, stop forcing it, take a break, and see what happens. Anyways, now I have to come up with the next video idea. So wish me luck. Wait a minute, I don't have an idea for the next video.